Okay, so this is problem number 4, the life insurance problem, and the chapter the chapter 6, or is it chapter 5? It's chapter 5 problem set, right? In week 7 in the spring of 2018 is when I'm recording this. So this is of the life insurance problem, and we see that the insurance company gets paid $75 for every policy they sell to a 55-year-old man, and it's a $100,000 policy. And if he dies, they get to pay out the $100,000, and if he lives, they get to keep the $75. It says, and then they tell, and it's this probability. Now, this probability is the probability that the guy will live. So, in order to do one of these expected values, and if we're interested in the expected profit, well, we got to think about what it's going to make and what is it going to cost them. So, one way to do this, and this is a little different from what Dr. Stevens does. So I'll talk you through this, and I'll show you what Dr. Stevens does with it. So we know the probability that this guy is going to die. Let's see, let me get a pointer going here. Is we're going to take 1 minus the probability that he'll live, and then if he dies, the company's going to have to pay out $100,000. I wrote that as a negative times the probability of that happening will be negative $20 from their perspective, and if he doesn't die, they pay out 0, and that's the probability that that's going to happen, and that's 0, of course. And we add those two together, and in the long run, they're going to expect to pay out $20 for every one of these policies they sell to 55-year-old men. But they're going to get, for each of the thing I haven't dealt with yet, for each of these policies, they're going to get $75 for the year. So that gives them a net profit of $55 per policy. So that's really the expected profit for this policy. Now, that's dealing with the 75 all at once. What Dr. Stevens does here, let me undo this, is what he'll do is he takes the $75 right off the payout. So $100,000 minus, here, let me get rid of that $999. That was from an earlier calculation. That is what they're going to have to pay out after they deduct the $75. The probability of that happening is that same probability. And then if he doesn't die, they get to keep the $75 times the probability of that happening. Now, if you do this multiplication and then find the sum, remember to make this negative, you're going to get, on my calculator, I got 54.99. So very close to the $55. So that's either way to do it. It doesn't really matter which way you do it. You'll get the right answer either way. And then what's this? I guess people have posted about this in the forum and what this means. So it's really, remember, expected value is just the long run average, what they can expect if you do it many, 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 many times. Okay.